Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to apply these eyeshadows right here. Yes, it's a bit dramatic, but this is perfect for beginners because it's a makeup you can do in 5 to 10 minutes if you don't have a lot of time, but you want something dramatic, something that stands out, and it's perfect for fall. So if you're looking for makeup like this, I hope this tutorial is helpful and I hope you like this look. If you do, I want you to leave a lot of fall leaves emojis in the comments below before we continue. And now let's get started. Starting off with the primer for the eyeshadows, I'm going to be using the concealer from Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm going to be blending it out with my finger and tapping motions until the tone is even on the eyelid all the way up to the brow bone. And you have to make sure it's blended out really good, that way the eyeshadows can also blend out good. So do not move on to the next step until everything is nice and blended. I'm not going to set it, I'm going to go straight to the eyeshadows. Today I'm going to be using this eyeshadow palette from Profusion called Amber Eyes. I'm going to grab this eyeshadow right here using a brush from SheGlam. You want to use a brush that grabs a good amount of product, and I like to do it in add a few layers just to make sure that the tone is even all over the eyelid. And it'll be easier if you do that, if you apply it while you're stretching out your eyelid by lifting up the eyebrow. It just applies really well. And first I want to just all over my eyelid, making sure the tone is even, and then just slightly above the crease, but not so much. Like the other eye, you can see that obviously the eyeshadow is a lot more visible above the crease, but it looks nice and blended. So to do that, I like to use the same little brush. I'm not going to grab any more product, just whatever's left on the brush. I'm going to start blending out the edges, and which is going to go above the crease. So I'm going to start moving the eyeshadow higher towards the eyebrow, but just in tapping motions. And like I said, it does help a lot if you stretch your eyelid, and then just keep tapping it over the edge of the eyeshadow, and it's gonna start moving up. It's gonna start looking blended. You just have to be careful because if you didn't set the concealer, then wherever you apply the eyeshadow is going to like really stand out. So that's why I said just make sure you don't have too much product on the brush once you're blending out the eyeshadow. One step I love to do is I grab my pressed powder. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder and a different brush. This one's from Profusion. And I first set the rest of the concealer, which is on the brow bone, and then with whatever's left on the brush, I like to use that to blend out the rest of the eyeshadow. Now I just go over the edge of the eyeshadow and just start blending it out, and then you can see the eyeshadow looks a lot more smoother, but it's not always necessary. So if the eyeshadow's already looking good for you, then you can just skip the step. Now I'm gonna grab this eyeshadow right here with my finger and apply it all over the eyelid. Now I don't want the eyeshadow to stand out so much, like all the pigmentation. I just want the eyeshadow to have a little shimmer. So I'm just applying this with my finger and then also blending it out with my finger over the edges above the crease very lightly. And this really just takes a few seconds to do because it's not so much blending out or applying, or you have to be careful. No, it's just with your finger really quick, just apply and blend out. And again, with my finger, I'm going to grab this other eyeshadow right here, and I'm just going to apply it right on the center of the eyelid. And I've been doing this a lot lately because I just love how it makes the center of the eyelids pop, using a lighter, brighter, shimmery eyeshadow right on the center. And again, with the finger, you just apply it there, blend it out super quick and easy. And it's just a little detail that changes up the look a little bit. Now with the dark brown eyeshadow, I'm using a smaller brush. This one comes from the Rimmel eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to start doing the eyeliner. Now this is a part where I normally, like this, for this kind of eyeshadows, I always use a tape. If you've seen my videos, you know that I love using tape on the outer part, especially if I'm doing eyeliners. But I just wanted to show you guys that you don't have to use a tape to do this. So you can see it's a little messy. I'm not being too careful with it because I'm going to be using a makeup wipe after. So I don't really have to be too careful on the bottom part. Once I am done, I just grab the makeup wipe and literally clean the bottom of the eyeliner right there, and it cleans the eyeshadows, and it's just gonna look so much better. I grabbed the same, the very first eyeshadow I applied on the eyelid, and I'm going to apply it on the lower lash line right there from the inner corner to the outer corner. I did apply 2 layers just to deepen up the shade just a little bit, but you want to make sure you use a small brush to do this, especially like when you're working with dark eyeshadows for the lower lashes. You just don't want to start with too much or use a big brush because it's going to apply too much. So use a small brush and then apply it as close to the lash line as you can. Now I'm going to apply the mascara from L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara on the lower lashes. You want to make sure you use a waterproof mascara for the lower lashes, just because you don't want any black under your eyes if you're going to be wearing the makeup for a long time. So make sure you use a waterproof mascara. And you can see a little bit of a difference right here with the black eyeliner on the waterline. I'm going to be using the LA Girl eyeliner, and I just like how it makes the whole eye look a little bit more intense. Just this little detail right here makes a big difference. It does make your eye look a little smaller, but it stands out a little more because of the darkness, and I just really love that. And the last step is going to add a shimmery eyeshadow, just a little glow on the inner corner. Now you can use highlighter, of course, but I decided to go with the eyeshadow, the same one I applied right on the center of the eyelid, and this makes a big difference, and I love adding this. If you don't want the makeup to be too dramatic, or like you don't want it to stand out too much, then you can skip this step, because honestly this does make it helps the makeup stand out a little more. But I love that. So I really hope you guys like this look. Please don't forget to leave leaf emojis in the comments if you did, and share this video with your friends and your family. Give this video a big thumbs up, and well, I really hope this tutorial was helpful. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.